Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for joining me here. The messenger is here. Let's see what's going on today, the 16th of June of 2023, as we are reading the energies. Thank you all for your support, your likes, your shares, for subscribing, and just generally for connecting with me. Let's see as we read the energies. And the moon is now in Gemini, coming up to Mercury. Lots of emotional connections, communications, emotional decisions. It could be around a home, around anything that we are learning, anything about business or children or siblings. As the moon is coming up soon, we've got a waning moon, everyone. A waning moon because we're coming up to a new moon in Gemini. So let's see energetically what is going on. A new moon in Gemini is happening on the 18th. So in a couple of days, let's see, we are reading the energies of potentially this new moon in Gemini. And we've got the Empress. I was talking about the mother. Now, the Empress is a mother, or she could be anything to do with inspiration, creation, love, values, self-worth, right? We've got Venus here. So Taurus, Libra comes up as Venus and Mars are moving through Leo. Black Moon Lilith is also there. She's a raw, sexual, feminine, dark energy. She demands respect. She could be very much about, that fighting spirit. She demands to be respected. She demands to know what's going on. Is there justice? Is there balance? Is there reciprocity in relationships? Has there been any dark energies where a birth is concerned? Now, birth could be a literal, it could be a metaphorical. Lilith was punished. She was punished, right? So anything that she was giving birth to was taken away from her. They were her literal children that she was birthing. And she was punished because she did not want to be beneath her partner, or not be respected, or not be equal, on equal ground where relationships are concerned, dear friends. She's right in between the lovers. So there's something dark that's sitting in between a partnership, a relationship. It could have to do with the past. It could have to do with fairness and justice as well. Respect. Okay, let's see what's going on energetically speaking, as we've had, lots of blockages, lots of dark energies. What's going on in the world, my dear friends? There's so much bad news that we hear daily. And soon we will be coming up to the sun passing over that threshold of the 29th degree onto the 0 degrees of Cancer, which is a portal of, it's the portal of souls entering, many, collectively speaking, souls entering into life. So right opposite is that 0 degrees of Capricorn is where many souls exit. So it is the solstice, which is just around the corner, and I do have also a special 20% off a tarot reading. You can get the links beneath this video if you are interested, as we are celebrating the summer solstice in the northern hemisphere and the winter solstice in the southern. There's much promise, but there's a lot of promise, and there's a lot of dark energies as well. Try and stay in the middle, okay? Don't weigh too heavily on optimism and thinking that, we can manifest whatever it is that we're wanting. There are a lot of challenges that we're coming up to in the month of July. that I'll be talking to on Patreon as we go into the analysis for the whole month. Do consider joining us there. July is going to be a very, how can I call it? It's going to be a month of fireworks. It's going to be a very challenging month collectively and individually. As of course, relationships that aren't working are going. Partnerships, any sort of relationships. They could be family, they could be business, they could be love. Okay, as true love is trying to be birthed right now. And remember that there's huge shifts of energies playing out in July as the nodes are going to change axis. Okay, from Taurus Scorpio, so going from our financial situations to the partnerships. So the individuals coming together and forming a healthy, balanced, peaceful relationship or union, let's say. What's going on energetically? Yeah, a lot of conflict, 5 of Wands, a lot of disagreements, conflict, internal, external. The 5 of Wands are objections, oppositions, disagreements, right? Could be around work or whatever it is that we desire to manifest and what we are charged up about. Remember Leo, where Venus and Mars, the yin and the yang are. They're in Leo, which is all about confidence, leadership, true love, and the possibility of birthing something, right? Leo is the house of flirtation as well, and dating, right? So possible new relationships, old ones are leaving us, old unhealthy toxic relationships will be going, and Venus will be starting a brand new cycle. So lots of endings and new beginnings, new possibilities opening up, and I'm going to say July is going to open up 18 months, a new cycle where Venus and karma is concerned, so money and relationships. We've got the 2 of Wands, lots of fire, and you know there is a lot of fire. The element of fire is very strong right now in the sky. Right, there's also lots of changes. 5 speak to changes. 2 of Wands is decisions. It's a portal possibly that opens. 2 of Wands is Sagittarian energy, and it is about becoming much more wiser, opening up to your truth, right? It's all about opening up the mind, that Sagittarian, Jupiterian wisdom coming through. It's like we're ready to go on that new voyage, that journey that is opening up, and so our horizons are opening up. We need to be open-minded and not focused on the little details, I would say. That's what it says here. So looking at the bigger picture. Oh my God. And then here comes the awakening, the major shift, the aha moment. A tower is never easy, my dear friends. It is Mars. Mars is drastic. Mars is combative. He is in Leo. And Mars wants to take the lead, right? Mars is the warrior. So we've got the energy of the warrior being driven by matters of heart, whether it's the inner child or and with the Empress, of course, it can speak to birthing something new, that we may be creating something. There's great inspiration with fire, and of course the Empress is all about creativity and inspiration, and Leo is creating, yes, taking a risk. Through a risk taken, something is created. And of course Leo is all about dating and flirtation and those butterflies. Do I risk this or not? Knight of Swords, lots of communication, lots of wisdom coming through. Great intelligence with the Knight of Swords, very Aquarian energy. And remember that Mercury now is in his home sign of Gemini, but he's sort of been at odds with Saturn. Saturn has been trying, to block those messages, to block the ability to move forward, whether it's physical movement or communication, how we communicate. So the Lord of Karma and timing has been blocking our movement, whether it's our perception, have we been able to use our logic, and any information that sort of blocks also our forward momentum through understanding, right? Understanding. Mercury is the messenger of the gods, and he's been at odds with Saturn. Saturn in Pisces is trying to bring order where there is chaos. And we see so much chaos in the world, unfortunately. So now maybe we may have the understanding and the truth, or even the information on how we can sort of bring things down, things that have been up in the air, right? So there's a sense of grounding energies as well with Saturn, because Saturn can be quite heavy, but the heaviness may also relate to confusion. Mercury will clear the air for us. That's what I like about the Knight of Swords. Can speak to legalities as well, pertaining to objections, a family situation, a group situation, could be around work. What is it that we're hoping to build on? And we've got the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands and Knight of Swords. Wow. There's a lot to do with freedom here, and I do like the energy of the Tower here. Whatever is going on, that is not easy. We've got Sagittarius, Aquarius energies. Both signs speak to freedom. The freedom to be able to speak your truth, think what it is that you believe in, your truth. And there's a lot of movement. There's a lot of movement and a lot of change that is promised here. We could be talking to short distance, long distance, possible travel as well. We know the Empress can speak to needing to be patient, but whatever it is that we're creating right now, this is the beginning of a new cycle of Venus. Remember that in the next few days, whatever is coming up for you, you will be revisiting, as Venus will be bringing back situations and people from the past to tweak, to adjust, to fix, to acknowledge, to close, or to continue, dear friends. And whatever it is that you're wanting to do, anything to do with money or anything to do with beauty, because Venus is anything to do with our physical beauty, our money, it's not a good time to start something new. So you can, you've still got a small window of opportunity. The next few days after that, it's not a good time to do anything new, to start something new that is Venusian. Okay, we'll be dealing more so with the past. Let's see what the possible outcome is. And we've got the moon. The moon. And the moon does speak to subconscious fears, things that are unknown, secrets, anything to do with the home and the past, and the mother again comes up. And, the mother nurtures her child, her infant, her home. She brings a sense of security to the home. And of course, this could also speak to past connections, because the moon does rule the fourth natural house of Cancer. We are coming up to the Cancerian season. So we're almost there. I want to wish you a happy birthday if you're celebrating your birthday today. Let's get a little bit of clarity on the moon. We've got the Four of Wands. And we've got the Ten of Cups. Wow. Okay. There's possibility for happiness and celebration here. Huge, huge changes and portals opening and closing. This could speak to our birth, an actual birth and pregnancy here, which is going to bring a lot of happiness here for some people out there. This is very unexpected, I would say, as well, with the Tower here. I mean, the Four of Wands does speak to a celebration, right? It is the 1111 portal. We've got the two, the first portal, and then the 1111. So 11 and 1111. And the Ten of Cups, which speaks to happiness. But it closes up also a chapter where we open up a brand new chapter. There is potential here. There is great potential. Seven of Wands. It may be a difficult turn right now. We've got a 5 and a 7. Conflictual energies, things that are unknown will come to our understanding. Now, because this new moon in Gemini is going to be a little bit hazy because Neptune is in the mix. So maybe things will start to clear at some point, right? Be careful where deception is concerned. Not to be deceived, not to with self-deception. Seven of Wands says that you'll be called to action. You will need to fight and push forward with something that is against others or against the odds. We've got a 5 and a 7 here, and choices will also be made, whether you're going to stay fighting for a particular situation or not. You know, the Seven of Wands could also be, it's like blocking and or being in opposition, being against others. As I said, fighting against the odds I see here. And it can be related to work. Third parties could come up here with the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles, remember, threes, and the Empress is a 3. They can speak to potential openings and getting to a point of success. But you need to keep going with the Seven of Wands. You're going to be called to take action at some point, and you will have the upper hand. Trust in what your intuition is telling you. We've got two beautiful energies here. These, you know, this understanding may come as the moon starts to wax in Gemini. The clouds will clear, and Gemini, remember, can speak to your close environment. It can speak to connections with your siblings, any relatives, people that are close to your home, right? People that are close to your family. You may hear about possible endings as well, endings of marriages, things that were kept are going to come to light, but also potential for new happiness, new cycles, new homes where, and it doesn't only have to speak to a home, but a new beginning where business and things that we desire and we love to create, we're wanting to create, are playing out here. Let's see what the message from the wisdom of the oracle is. Today being the 16th, and 16 is also the Tower. Now the sun is coming up to Juno, the asteroid of commitment, marriage. It could be also business, right? Contracts. There's going to be a new cycle that's going to open up now. It's more about the agreements. There's an agreement on the cards here, whether it's love related, family, business, right? A new cycle begins now, tomorrow, exactly. There's an energetic portal that opens for new commitments, new contracts, new collaborations, right? There'll be a lot of talks about that, a lot of communication back and forth, lots of decisions to be made, and this will be playing out. This is connected very much towards the end of the year. So let's see what the advice is. We've got blessed, and it's in the reverse. Blessed card in the reverse says, for me, you're either not believing in these blessings, it is a number 22, or The blessings will come at some point. 22, remember, is a decision. It's a portal that opens. There's an opportunity, or there will be an opportunity once something breaks down or once something is understood here. There's an opening where travel or even maybe endings and separations, very important decisions are needing to be made here. There's like a moment of crisis. Let's see what number 22. I said number 2. Why did I say number 2? It's the yin energy. I'm going to read that. This is a time of calculated receptivity as you gracefully await what is coming to you, ready to accept it when it appears. Yin does not involve frozen dreams or even resting, but rather consciously allowing things to flow to you, poised to receive the bounty that will be made available to you. It implies sensitivity as you alertly study the actions of others and contemplate how they will affect you and yours. Remember, you must make space for miracles to appear. Be the shaped, not the shaper, and you'll see how quickly your dreams manifest. Where relationships are concerned, let others take the lead right now. Your power lies in small gestures, soft awareness, and conscious surrender. By yielding the reins, you will find yourself effortlessly moving closer to what you truly desire. Permit others to tell you who they are and who they can be to you by allowing their actions to speak about them. You will be pleasantly surprised. What about where prosperity is concerned, dear Spirit? This is a time when the most effective action is to allow others to show you the way forward. Observe their behavior and follow their lead. Your desire to push through must take a back seat for now. Collaborate and offer your ideas rather than dictating what must happen. Let others come to you. It's important that they feel they have power now. Another meaning is about releasing your need to have things in the form you want. How do you want to feel? Basking in your success. Now allow the universe to show you the form. Yin is the sign of essence. Things may be more smoothly than you expect. May go more smoothly than you expect. I felt called to read that because it just came out of my mouth. So let's see the blessed card, number 22. So twos, a lot of twos. A lot of twos are coming through. And 22 was in the reverse. So let's read the protection message. All right. Humility is called for now, as grace is an unearned gift. You didn't gain this by your own desires or actions. To be who you need to be, you can no longer do what you did. In a way, you have hit rock bottom, and what is required now is nothing less than total surrender. Then you will be blessed. It does tie in very much with the message of taking a back seat. Let it go, let it go, let it flow, let it come to you. Let them come to you. Let them come to you. This is what you need to be. Be in quiet, meditate, wait, trust your intuition that happiness will be shown to you, that you are valued, that prosperity will come to you, and your blessings will, as long as you stop pushing. It's like you're pushing your blessings energetically away. Let it go. Remember that the Six of Wands is, I am recognized, I am known for my successes. Right? It is the Leo energy. And Leo is all about confidence. Be confident that you will be successful, and let go of the fighting. Let go of the pushing your luck away, pushing your abundance and the harvest away from you. Let the control go and just trust. That's what I'm going to say. That's what I get for today's message, everyone. That's what comes through. Let's take the Lenormand, 3 cards. Just a bit more information, please, Spirit. You will be called to make a decision. Wow, okay, we've got the mice in the reverse. I love that. I love that. This is feeling that there's a decrease or there's a deficiency. This is no longer what you're going to be feeling, right? No more flaws, third parties, gossip, falling away, not feeling that you will become sick emotionally, physically, that you won't be able to also put food on your table. You will not feel depleted anymore. There's the 22 again. The portal opens, the path is open. Choices, decisions now, and opportunities for a new contract and for communication, which I spoke about before, right? The letter to me is like a contract. It is news coming through, possible new contracts, possible separation, divorce for others, people leaving unhappy relationships because of toxicity, a sense of lack, right? I love that the mice came through in the reverse. Absolutely. And we've got the dog, and the dog speaks to help coming through from friends, being loyal to what you're hoping to manifest. Something long lasting is opening up. We've got support from friends, there's devotion, there's loyalty, and there's support here. I love that. I love that. And we've got the 18, which is also the moon. And there is the clover, which is a window of opportunity. Another 2. We've got so many 2s. I don't know if this speaks to the third decan. So after the 20th of the month, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, late June. And look out for the 22nd and 23rd of the month, and then the 27th of the month, but also starting off from the 18th, so the new moon in Gemini. Wow. I'm wishing you luck. Good luck, my dear friends. I hope that you are all well. I've got work to do today, so thank you for joining me here, for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. I will be working on the new moon in Gemini, so join us on Patreon if you're not already with us there. I will be doing that today. I've also got personals to do, so thank you for your support and your love always. It is Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. I will be doing more than likely a divine spread, so just look out for that in the next couple of days. I'm wishing you a happy weekend. For those of you that are doing something special, it is Father's Day. I think it is Father's Day. So my dad's passed away, so it's a little bit of a different situation. For those of you that your fathers have gone on to those higher realms, you could still honor them, right, as their spirit is always around. If you are celebrating Happy Father's Day, I'm wishing you all well. Much love, dear friends. Love connecting with you, so love to hear from you always. Look after yourselves and enjoy your weekend. I'll be back.